Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crosstown Auto Center's used car superstore. It's your boy Matt here with a 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland in bright silver metallic. This is a 4-door SUV with the 4-wheel drive, and under the hood we have the 3-time award-winning 3.6 liter Pentastar VVT V6 engine, an incredible engine that gives you a great balance of both performance and fuel efficiency. You get that chrome front grille with those black inserts there, looking pretty sweet. Down below here, this little circle, that is your adaptive cruise control, which I will explain once we get into the vehicle. Coming on down to the tires, we are going to be riding on 20-inch Nokian mud and snow tires. That tread is absolutely fantastic. Then you got the disc brakes on all 4 tires, aluminum alloy rims there as well. Pretty sweet. Here we do have the breakaway side view mirror with your side light indicator, and it is chrome, which is lovely. Got your blind spot indicator. Come on, there it is. And your defrost as well. Great features to have. Front windows roll down all the way. The back windows roll down at 3/4 of the way, and you got some great tinting there as well. And just a fantastic looking Jeep, and I cannot wait to show you what's on the inside. So let's hop on in there. Here we go. Helping you into your Jeep Grand Cherokee, you got your keyless entry on your key fob. It's also a proximity key. Panic button up at the top. You got the trunk opener, which I will demonstrate later, and the one-way remote start, which make sure your vehicle's locked and then press it twice. Here we go. It honks twice and then it's going to start up. You press the unlock button once for your door, twice for all doors. Or check this out. You stick this in your pocket. You take your hand, you're going to stick it into the handle, and it unlocks the door. How awesome is that? So inside you got this brilliant 2-tone coloring on the door panel here, and this bright orange kind of wood accent, looking absolutely fantastic. Power locks, windows, mirrors, and of course storage down below. And then you do have your memory seating. Let's see what number 1 is at. We had a tall person going on back now. And I like how even the steering wheel is coming out still. Isn't that awesome? All right, hopping in. Actually, wait, not quite. You do have your headlights here, automatic, so you can set it and forget it. Your gas cap opener, directional vents, and more of that accenting. And then you do have that leather interior seating with the overland stitching, the texture. Absolutely awesome. And then, of course, your electronic seat adjuster and your lumbar support. Hard to see, man, can you feel it? Great for those long drives. All right, hopping in here. We have, we're gonna go through this menu. Oh, well, actually, because it is a proximity key, that does mean it is a push start. So we're gonna find a little spot for this. We'll try the cup holder there, and then we're just gonna give this a quick little push. And should be good to go now. So we're going to go through this menu here using these 4 buttons on the steering wheel. And actually, let's use this dimmer display, see if we can brighten that up a bit. All right, perfect. So, come on, there we go. There's a good spot. So we're facing east, 18 degrees outside. We're going 0 kilometers an hour. Actually, let's go back. Let's start off at the top here. So let's see, 21023 now radio. The fuel economy, awesome. And your distance until empty. It's pretty cool. Your adaptive cruise control, I'll still demonstrate that a little bit. You got your vehicle speed here. You can change that to miles per hour in case you go to the States. Trip info for your trip A and B, both of those are resettable. You got your terrain, your automatic. You can also, automatically adapts to most on or off-road situations. That's pretty good. Tire pressure there. Vehicle info, this one's always cool. Your fluid temperature and pressure. Engine hours, that's how many hours the engine's been on for. So very cool indeed. Messages, units, system setup, turn off menu, and basically back to the start. So we are sitting at, totally missed that, 85,615 kilometers. So definitely when you come out, sit down with your product specialist, find out just how much, warranty, what extra warranty options that we might have available for you, and when the vehicle was first purchased and all that jazz. So you do have that leather wrapped steering wheel here with the stitching and that gorgeous glossy accent on the top. Voice recognition system on the left hand side. We're going to give that a try. Cancel. Awesome. Then you do have your cruise control on the right, and this is your adaptive cruise control. So basically what you can do once you get up on your cruise control and you're coming up behind somebody, you press this button. Actually, all right, so yeah, you press this button, and what that's going to do is it's going to kind of match your speed with the person in front of you, and then you know, keep that gap, and then when you press this, it'll just increase that gap. So that is very cool. Here we do have your touchscreen multimedia system here. If I press this open close button, it opens up to where the CD is. Fantastic. Your seek buttons, radio buttons, so this will actually cycle through your radio and your media. So in radio you have your AM, your FM, and of course your Let's Go satellite radio. And when I press this, when you run into those pesky radio ads, you just want to listen to your own stuff, you can plug in your phone or something through an auxiliary port right there. Get your CD going or your hard drive, so you can actually download music straight into the vehicle's internal hard drive, which is it's so cool. Get your volume here, so let's go back to radio and let's take a listen. Yeah, she's gotta give it, give him up. Great song, great song. Over here, voice recognition system again. We've already done that though. Get your menu button, and this shows you your files, system setup, audio control. Actually, let's go into files here. That's not files. Menu, my files. There we go. So you got your music that you set up. You can even download pictures as well, and an address book. So you got your navigation system here, and just go to the map. You can see we're on the corner of 156 and Yellowhead Trail, so make sure you come on out, book yourself a test drive, because this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Now, in order to download those files that I was talking about earlier, you just lift this up. There's a USB port just underneath it. It's very easy to put back. And then, of course, your auxiliary port down there. Now, here we do have our dual zone climate control for both you and your passenger, so you can be happy at the same time. And then you also have your own vented and heated seats. Vented, of course, just being air conditioned, which is so nice, especially, you know, hot sun on leather. Not too great for the thighs, but with that vented seat, it feels really, really good. At your traction control, your heated steering wheel as well, hazard lights, a 150 volt outlet that you can put power to, and your ParkSense sensors. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this into reverse. So you do have your backup camera first of all. It's got the grid lines, so you get a better idea of depth perception. And then here, that little car, as you back up, maybe here, let's try and back up a bit here. So you hear that, the beeping? So that's showing on the screen, right? So on our right hand side, we're getting close to what I assume is that van. And yeah, the faster the beeping, the closer you're getting to it. And once it's like a ee, stop the vehicle, because that means you're about to hit something. All right, so here if we push this, it's going to open up to some great storage space as well as a 12 volt DC outlet. You got your cup holders there. This is your drivetrain settings for your four-wheel drive, which is pretty cool. It's got your sport, snow, sand, mud, and rock. And that snow one, that's going to be pretty important. As well, you can raise and lower the air suspension for greater terrain clearance, or for helping you get in when it's parked. It's hard to see in the video, so make sure you come on out and take a seat and do it that way. Oh, this could be a long video. There's lots of features. So here we got in our center console some nice shallow storage, USB port, and then this is a great spot where you put tissues, so you can just grab them and go. It's pretty cool. And then level 2, just some deep storage there, and again there's a 12 volt DC outlet as well. Awesome. Now up on the roof, if I press that, we do have the sunroof with the powered sunshade, and it does go all the way to the back, which is so cool. And then of course the powered sunroof as well. Gorgeous day out. Now if I press this button, it will open the trunk, but we'll kind of let that be your garage door openers. And then as well, nice little sunglass holder there. And that is the front seat. So much going on. Please make sure you come out and book this thing for a test drive. It is incredible. We're going to take a look at the back seat as well as the cargo space because there is a lot. So here we go. All right, here we are making our way into the back seat. The door opens very wide, giving you lots of access, that inside door panel and that leather interior seating. Very similar to the front, keeping that styling throughout. You do have the hard vinyl on the backs of the front seats, so if you do have those little feet kicking or maybe you got some cargo slamming into it, it's going to keep it nice and safe. As well, you do have little mesh map pockets and little hooks for hanging bags and stuff. Here we do have your directional vents, your heated seats for your passengers, and that 115 volt outlet that I was talking about that you can put power to and take it away, which is really cool. Now in the back, if we pull this down, you do got your cup holders, doubles as an armrest, and you have the 60-40 split. So if we pull this little lever down here, it's gonna bring the seats down level with the trunk space too. So it's really adds a lot of space to that trunk. And the cool thing is the headrests snap forward, so you don't have to worry about it being too close to, you know, this front seat or anything. Awesome. Moving on. So, first of all, that rear end looks absolutely fantastic with the chrome there, and of course the Overland of the 4x4. Now you got the backup camera right there, and those little circles on the bumpers, those are your ParkSense sensors. You also have your 4-pin and your 7-pin for the wiring harness and your place for the hitch there. Now you just kind of lift it and it's automatic, so it'll open up by itself. And then in the back we do have this awesome cargo net, which I'm going to remove just for the sake of the video, just half of it. And look, it's got a nice little, tuck it into this little storage space. There's even a rechargeable flashlight. How cool is that? So it recharges as you drive. Now in the back you do have these awesome rails to help slide any cargo down it, so that way it's not damaging this felt. And as well, under here we got your spare tire and some tools there for changing it, and it's some great storage spaces. Lovely stuff. 12 volt DC outlet. And then you do have this little trunk cover here, perfect for you know, hiding anything you do have in the trunk, so you don't have those window shoppers taking a look, which can be frustrating. I know I've had my car broken into before, and it would have been just better if I you know, had things hidden out of view. But alrighty, inside again we got this. We're just gonna give it a pull. Down it comes, and what I really like about this is it's got these little flaps here, so if you are pushing something forward here, you're not going to be pushing stuff down into this crevice of forgottenness, into that abyss, you know? So that's very handy. Alrighty, and back to the front. Man, I love this orange accent. It's your lockable glove box with some goodies in there. Very deep, actually. That's awesome. Ooh, there's also a little spot up here too for like an owner's manual. And just a fantastic vehicle inside and out. And then finally, to lock the door, all we got to do is push these little buttons and it locks them, so long as you have that proximity key on you. But absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for going through this 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. If you do have any questions or you'd like to book a test drive, and I highly recommend you book a test drive, we are just a click or a call away. My name's Matt here at Crosstown Auto Center's Used Car Superstore, and you have yourselves an awesome day. Woo!